ton of space.
Very informative too. Again, if you look at where, I don't know if you quite saw.
No.
I mean, but he's in such a great position.
Now he hears it.
However, Camo's checked this. Ooh, and Wayne's the one to land it. All right, a little bit of hope there, kind of removing some of that, I guess, checkmate information. But Nat also was working on that A site, allowing this later rotation.
Found space on the other side of Mada, progressing forwards. Nats will be here to greet NRG in mid.
Does he get to slip in? Oh, the smoke's just dropped, and he does get caught by Ethan there, just trying to slip a little bit deeper. Papo! Back-to-back, big damage done, leaving Skuba in a 1v3. Spike is down, so he's got a time limit on this one.
So Sheriff, so a chance to open up here, but already revealed.
Look who's in the corner. Wayne waiting. Skuba, your chances. It's a matter of moments. Ooh, that was a little...
I think they're going to try and play an off angle here. Mada again posturing up.
Yeah, they're so happy to go aggressive, and the timing is just sublime. Great trade for Camo to not let middle basically fall into the hands of NRG, but it's going to spur on the site here. Keiko clean with it. That's Wayne gone. And again, they are working with a couple of Bulldogs here, a Sheriff or two, so it's far from the perfect purchase. So Purple and MiniBoo, can you do anything more with this? There's a lot of bodies here, and there is a flank.
Yeah, Skuba wrapping already. Might just catch MiniBoo on the corner. Spotted here. They could run him down.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give it a try. MiniBoo. Oh, he's still not landed the shot though, and Skuba, you're not meant to win that. 10 HP, and he is just keeping them on their toes. Purple would love to clear this, but Skuba! Now noted, that's pretty big. They do bide their time. There we go, MiniBoo towards site. Great reveal. That is great utility usage, as MiniBoo wants to try and work off that. But Skuba's still holding his ground, and Mada never gonna let it slip. It's down to Purple and MiniBoo, and they are surrounded. Great damage! Liquid finding stability on the site, but Keiko now knocking at the door. Can't take the fight! MiniBoo outdoes him, but Ethan. MiniBoo's disconnected. There's a 1v1 on the site to be had here. It's a wraparound for MiniBoo. And great damage on Purpo. But Ethan still, it's going to be hard to get past or consider MiniBoo at this point. He was quick to this. He had a look! Darted across, Skuba. Gonna get first contact. MiniBoo's in, disrespecting the utility, and Skuba put to bed! MiniBoo sharp on it today. Direct in approach, and NRG with yet to find an ability to slow this down.
We've got the identification on one here. Camo walking this smoke though, up close and personal, shut down.
Yeah, that was risky. But MiniBoo still put in some work here, keeps safety on that CT side, and only Mada and Ethan alive. And a lot of damage taken for Mada.
Ethan on a stinger as well.
One enemy remaining.
And it's just a checkmate, man.
Inside with his ultimate.
And last time around, there was no real
respectability,
and Mada gets away with murder. MiniBoo's gone down. Hunter's Fury from further away, but Mada just in between these players. Dividing and conquering. Camo, though, answering back, and he thought he had stability. It wasn't the case. Still a player on backside. Keiko on rotation.
TP's not noted.
Ethan, that's going to be the spike. Nats' luck becomes predictable at this point.
Keiko even posted up on this. Just gave it up.
Okay.
He's able to just...
Oh, it's essential. Playing ahead here, Mada again. We ask a lot of this man, right? He has to do a lot of work here, but similar to be said on the other side for MiniBoo, who's found a bit of space through middle, gets held towards the site. Skuba in between a rock and a hard place, found his body to drop. That's MiniBoo gone. Big damage from Skuba, great. Slippery work from NRG and some of these site XX.
Able to force Skuba deep enough though, the pit will fall, so we'll open up the choke point here.
It's just a bit of a nightmare to clear. He doesn't like the unknown. It's going to allow Nats to play in, though. He's got a bit of a window of chance, but with the pre-fire on the corner, it's going to draw the eyes instantly. It's on the main pack of players, but look who's behind them, and look who's to the side. brawk takes away Wayne. Spike, Plant can't be defended. NRG. Can he slip away?
Actually tagged up, 30 HP. Is able to get out. And Keiko now has to respect this with how deep Mada's TP is. So we get a full 5v5 here. The pit will lay out over the plant as well.
Yeah, really nice take from Liquid, just scaling into that front site perfectly, forcing away Mada, denying any picks coming in from Keiko as Camo's curiosity is there! Skuba, how did you get to them? When did he get Wayne in that? So then MiniBoo's got to catch that cross. Good punish on one, but they're slipping through to sight. Nats now needs to come into effect, as does Purpo. MiniBoo's got two to hand. Oh, he can't get the second. A valiant attempt, but down to two. Purpo and Nats on the site itself. Purpo on the free fire gets checkmated by Keiko, leaving it all down to Nats. The man who can be ice cold. Oh, just get... Oh, that was quick. That was quick. So we'd seen Mada testing middle a couple of times, playing for the smoke. This time around, posting up Keiko on the angle instead.
MiniBoo now, and less to purchase here, but does have a Guardian. Has got
Made
all
it
the
pretty
way,
far.
yeah.
And completely...
Oh, no!
That's unlucky, really. Wayne, gonna do well to get one back, and it makes that B site seem a little bit more feasible, but there's still Skuba. Oh! That's a shot! Wayne, you've made this one feel possible. And this time, Nat's playing with the pack as well. He's not separated from the others. You can see the turn of attention from Mada, potentially positioned to try and catch where Nats may be. And now you find out, turning back towards middle. As Scuba's position. Oh, he's gone away with it here. Yeah, just going to be caught. Nats trying to get towards sight. They're holding those deeper lines, making it really hard to break through further.
I mean, Wayne's got the TP here. He can get a plant on A, for sure. 15 seconds away from another smoke. Does have the paranoia, so a chance here for Wayne to clutch up. Something you've done many times back in the EMEA towards the end of kickoff.
How do you want to play it? Well, they're going straight middle. Wayne, this would be magic
No!
for you. The timing, the smoke goes out, but he's back. He's got down one.
Yes! Mark in the clutch. The trade here from MiniBoo. Finds the kill onto brawk as well. And the spacing.
There are players watching this.
Far enough.
Okay, Purpo very diligent, but MiniBoo's been let off the leash. There's two players to fall. Yeah, he's starting to feel that rhythm now.
Now a ton of space to move into. Two freebies here, and Liquid now to take the site. Keiko nearly catching wind of somebody. Will find camo.
Yeah, that was quick. That was quick. But does it change the outcome now? Gonna note MiniBoo and potentially one on the site, so they've got great information. They found 3 players from this. But to try and pry them out of these positions is certainly not easy, and Ethan's a little bit further away. Maybe that paranoia about Nats is still there.
Nats is in his own buy phase, still just waiting. Again, that's what's slowing down this retake here for NRG.
A great time buyer. You kind of have to respect it, right? You got to keep it in mind, but MiniBoo's gone down. Ethan gonna find another. It's Wayne again! Back-to-back impact now for the man, leaving Keiko to try and get these last 2 players, but Nats kind of seals this deal. And Wayne looking to punish on the way out. Keiko, you don't get to keep it. But what can Skuba do?
There's no double doors pinch here.
Ooh, Hunter's Fury and vulnerability, that's an issue. Liquid, looking like they're in the blender. Camo's made it forward, but he's very alone. The others can't make it out of the pit.
Oh, brute force into the pit. This choke point, Wayne tagged up. Okay, we'll take him down to 1 immediately, and Keiko's already in the backlines here.
He's hurt Nats. Yeah, that's been called out. And Keiko's position is just perfect. Perfect work. And yet for Liquid, just...
They faked the plant. They're going to catch brawk.
Brawk. Couldn't quite make it around the corner, so Liquid's 3 stack of players patrolling the map, and then if you're Keiko, you're on the wrong side of the map, and you've got a 3v5 to hold.
This fight towards spawn is going to be crucial to NRG's success.
How much time can they even buy in this to allow for someone like Keiko to come into effect? That's what I'm mostly wondering. How long can you wait? They've cost a lot of time, very, very slippery.
Liquid need to pick up the pace here.
Well, yeah, the longer this goes on, the more that Keiko can actually do something with this. The smokes are starting to be invested as Camo starts to clear. Down on 45, and MiniBoo's pretty low as well. They got to get moving. Great stall on the paranoia. Keep in mind Keiko finally pulls the trigger. For Purpo, Nats doing what's necessary, and now there's problems, Keiko! You're not going to do this to your own team! Oh, I think you just might be fucking!
Egregiously late lurk
that
from
felt
Keiko.
Foul, man.
Again, just easy pickings for him here.
What's the hold going to look like? Because we saw the, to be fair, NRG was struggling to deny the springboard in. Keiko's there, going to immediately remove MiniBoo, but a great bit of damage back from that! 3 kills, you surely could not get any more. He has put in a shift this round. finding just that point to play from. And keiko is on turret duty, defend and deny. He can't do it. Wayne's given them a chance here.
What a catch from Wayne. It's just Skuba now. Wayne down to 13 HP, but there's a 1v2 for him. Open plant looking to wrap back behind Liquid here. Purpo, just a glance back.
Doubted it, didn't want to do it. He's bought a bit of time here. So keep in mind, Wayne is a little lower.
Wayne's got a smoke up. I think he's just going to put that on the spike now.
There goes the paranoia. Spray in, not going to get it. Walk the smoke, yes. Wayne goes out. Another tap. He now knows both players. He can't! Goes for NRG. And it's direct in approach, as they do look to try and take this A side. But once again, Nats is here. This man is present. They are going to reveal a little bit of info, but not everything. That's big, though. But the timing! Mada on the swing out. Oh, that's beautiful from Mada. Basically saving them. I thought Liquid were teed up. And
Whoa!
Where have you got 3 from? Systematic destruction in his hands. Skuba and brawk left probably scratching their heads. It's Purpo sitting pretty. He needs to hit that reload, surely, at some point.
Full faith. Nah.
There we go. NRG freezing. Potentially paralyzed by fear at the sake of what Purpo's just done, but caught on the back pedal.
Yeah, really looking for Liquid to reset. It looked like Wayne was halfway out of the site here towards a rotation. Orb will go up here. Wayne, can he catch?
Oh, he's so close now. He's got a really good idea, but the timing. Oh my God.
Oh, he was here very early on.
Yeah, they've made it here
No sound cue.
exceptionally quick, so might be in a little bit of trouble for keiko there. Yeah, he is. Going to be punished by Nats. Going to need to see a bit more to get my attention in this round, as NRG should, if they don't go walking into smokes or not checking their corners.
Nats still doing damage.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Still a rifle here for Purpo.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. I'm very much paying attention, because suddenly we're in a 1v3 that should never have been. And Liquid have made something out of nothing, and Braun can't do anything.
Now, very well stacked.
Oh, this is sick. If we're getting this quality game between the two, I'm all aboard. Great calling, great approaches, ults on either side. But look at the surround here. This is not comfortable for NRG, so they want some safety. They want to carve a path. Ults back and forth. A little bit of chip, but not enough to write home about. Purpo sending his... Actually...
Friendly fire.
Yeah, that's a little rough for
Nats.
Nats.
Down to 18 HP.
And ooh, Camo, that had to have been quick from his side of things. So a 4v4 post plant. keiko's got his ult out. They're trying to find some security, at least towards a main, but Camo's been clean with these. Oh, what did I say? Oh, I've lied, but it's fine. Liquid's still just going to be clearing house here. Camo.
Some of these key ultimates.
Okay. Trying to split through middle towards the A site. Nats is on guard duty, going to see the first falls away. Doesn't want to outstay his welcome on that angle. Mada into play, though, going to isolate Nats and take him out of the equation. Liquid held back by CT. It's all very one-dimensional on the play back through. MiniBoo trying to be slippery on this, hard to find, but it's going to be Purpo putting up some numbers, but
Got to be conscious that Mada could be here so quickly into main and have a TP almost to backside. Oh, well, and it's not long for this world.
keiko
blinded there,
man.
by the way.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, give me the replay. Let me see that one again, but it's going to be the battle of the doors. And it is won by Purpo. Pop flash, bye-bye. Team Liquid avenge their fallen teammate, but it ain't over yet. If Mada is up and breathing, I will always pay it just enough credit. brawk going to be seen. Mada trying to work ahead here. Camo can't quite find Mada yet. And Mada's found them. Going to go 1-for-1 on the trade. And brawk now down to the 1v1, but Wayne's been sick at this. He has been clutch as hell. But what is the game plan now from Liquid in this timeout? Shoulder up on main, I guess. Make them work for their dinner, but Hunter's Fury and Skuba's got camo.
He's got a tag as well.
Oh dear, that could be everything. brawk's just absolutely battered them. That was off the rip. That was the attempt made from Liquid to play a bit more aggressive, a bit more attentive towards A main.
The paranoia lands here, but Camo still punished on the peak. Full 5v3 for NRG. Purpo and MiniBoo still here towards A site.
Purpo, you're going to need some big shots here. Ooh.
Clean on the first, but
yeah.
Yeah, they're just stacked up.
That spacing is good here. MiniBoo got one. Maybe. No, again, the spacing, the trading. Mike, you said it perfectly. They've got that system just down here. And that's once again last alive. He was obviously trying to keep control of the rest of the map, putting faith in all other players on his side, but now it's down to him. This could be 12 for NRG. They want this one. Spamming out the smoke. Going to see brawk towards main. He's caught. And he is dead. NRG. They know what's coming. Can they keep control this time? Wayne wants to stand his ground, but he has a flood of players coming his way. TP towards site. They've already divided. They've already conquered. NRG are in. This time, Purpo's dropped a body. brawk's gone down, but unaware. And now unalive. keiko with 2 big kills. It's down to a 2v2, it's not over yet. Nats is on the way, but Purpo has to live. 40 HP, he's being hunted down. keiko burying Liquid. Poetic in a way, but Nats, he's made it to the site, but has to walk through the corpses of his fallen teammates. But with 10 seconds, this plant is late. An opportunity given, it's minimal.
Toxins ran out as well.
Plants in. Has to soak this one, Skuba. Not much though. Nats, this would be the miracle your team would be praying for. Map 1 on the line. First dropped, keiko. It is Power!
Can be absolutely pivotal to Liquid's success.
So it will be NRG on the defending side, Team Liquid on the attack. Early contact made and it's pacey. But keep in mind where the spike is. It's an early show of force.
NRG are reading this though. With Mada's position.
Yeah, there's nothing behind it. Ooh, it makes me nervous.
Always get scared.
He's re-clearing this, but it's all about timing now. He
Yeah,
might be on
Wayne's
for
dead.
an absolute
Because
sitter.
Wayne's got a shorty.
Ooh, well,
Well,
keiko's going to have a terrible surprise, but Mada could be the Reaper in this one. Liquid have no idea. Nats, none.
oh, he's playing with his food.
Nasty.
And it's
That's
a
the
spike.
spike. Mada breaking the back lines and limiting the chances. keiko's there to fight with him too. It's not a solo endeavor anymore. And the map gets drawn in new lines now.
Liquid don't have a lot of time to recover here.
30 seconds. They got a lot to try and get through. The spawn wrap's on the way, but Wayne, again, he's got the shorty. This is incredibly tough. MiniBoo nabs the spike. He's out of there. Wayne putting up some work, and there's still a chance. 20 seconds, but they can't really stop.
No. Going to be able to get the plant here, though. And looking towards Purpo to try and secure this. It's not going to be a challenge coming back from out NRG, but again, 2 ghosts and a sheriff. And they're going to split here in the post.
Yeah, this is super sketchy.
Ooh.
And a blind tag, I think that is, as Purpo now will be the one to receive the 3 players. Hello, that's a freebie. Gets to fall away to a new angle. After everything looking like it was tilting in NRG's favor, there is a chance in this. keiko working his way back through with brawk.
Got smoke and a recon to play with.
Purpo now noted on the site. Smoke going to go in. Purpo still keeping their eyes, but through the smoke he falls. MiniBoo, no! In the middle of the open! Caught asleep.
Easy to note the buy here.
Oh,
NRG.
Way.
He had a bucket.
Bucket, yeah.
Will come Ethan, honestly.
Yeah.
Can't thread the needle on that shot.
I don't think Purpo's any the wiser yet. There's the look behind. Good stuff. Liquid keeping 5 up. And you want to see them keep 5 here. It's an expensive investment. And they are trying to hunt down Purpo. And that's 1 lost. So that's Vandal gone. The rest, again, it is a lot of money you want to be keeping. Wayne.
Pre-fire, that was classic.
I don't know what I'm seeing in this one. Madness. So brawk's gone down, that's fine. keiko going to get one of the Vandals that was lost out of Purpo's hands, so yeah, they get posted down there.
Well, keiko initially, but yeah.
Cancelled. It's pacey from Liquid, and it's very direct. They don't have many layers, excluding obviously Nats can be a bit separated, but NRG are in for the brawl on the side. It's Wayne and Purpo to find that stability they needed, but a shot from keiko keeps this very competitive.
TP back up here, and that's the other smoke drop. Might get it, but Wayne bests him.
This gets tough for the operator, though. I don't think he's going to really catch Wayne on this back. Okay, no, he does. Wayne just shows a pixel out of place and is caught. So Kamo left alone on the site. I think they might be really understanding where Nats is in this, but he can still be effective a little bit further away.
brawk is just looking, backwards here. But no pressure coming towards Kamo just yet.
This is hard to kind of slice the pie for Mada. There's brawk gonna spot out Kamo now, but still that question mark of where the final play. Faith in pulling rotations until now. Starting to see that utility build up in the burst from Liquid, so they're investing heavily behind this. Now, does NRG have the capability to play clean retakes, or they catch in between? It's stunning shots from Keiko, and now some chip damage could become a problem. Camo's on 4 HP.
Just a little ahead of the flash here, the synergy. Not quite right, Nats still causing issues. Will find Ethan.
They know there's 2 on the site though, but they bide their time. The plant comes in, NRG looking to try and get involved. Mada's teeing it up and allowing brawk to drop down. Nats, divine intervention it feels like needed. Because now we've got Mada against Kamo. Mada unsure, unawares, spots him. Mada more machine than man at times.
A Red Bull clutch nonetheless. Keiko, again, the flash just causing issues for MiniBoo. But again, a ridiculous shot to catch him.
We got some aimers in the server today. The fact that Nat's got, I think, like 2 there randomly, like spraying it. Oh, they're mid-walking. Are they looking to try and challenge Nats early? That was a, I don't want to say a lazy clear, but it certainly wasn't deep enough. No. But a quick trade at least will keep it 4v4, but then, okay, we've traded out sight for this.
But in terms of that checklist now, Nats isn't a threat after this spike goes down. Keiko considering the TP.
He was thinking about it. Is that back line now available? MiniBoo with a shot in the dark, it feels like, to take away Skuba. And there it is. Keiko, in the meantime, does take the TP out of there. So, they're going to try and crunch this, but numbers do favor Team Liquid here. Plant's now in, player spotted, MiniBoo beheaded. But does they read into where they saw him crossing towards? Now they will. A fight towards CT and a clean shot from Ethan. Unable to pressure him off this. And they know about Kamo. Camo's been clean, not clean enough this time. Shot not there as Wayne left in the 1v3. Super clutch on map 1. But this is hard. Oh, that's nice. Another? He gets to reposition off this. He's trying to buy the time here. Try and divide them into manageable pieces. He's heard it. Wayne, you're going to need a belter of a shot.
Position.
And this time around, Nats is with the main bulk of the site hit. But look in between them. Ethan's found a gap to play into and takes away Purpo. So it's back behind the walls as NRG fully prepared with soaking this hit proactively this time. Not even going to be playing for retakes. They are standing their ground. Up above, they catch Wayne. Beautiful from Skuba. He fancied a bit more there as well. Got to be composed. Ooh, and Nats. Yeah, maybe thought about now. And look at Mada. Yeah. The second that you pull Nats to the main pack, he starts working.
Everybody pretty healthy except for Skuba on the side of NRG. Still got a spike, so recoverable for sure, but Kamo down at 42. Doesn't feel feasible unless Nats can really pop off here.
And I love the discipline we're seeing from NRG though, the amount of respect they are leaving over here. Mada's not overextending. For one, he's holding spawn. You've got these 3 playing stacked up, brought to shouldering middle. It's a 5v2. The amount of rounds we've seen this tournament being turned in situations that shouldn't have play because people are overstepping, overplaying. I like seeing this. I like seeing discipline.
18 seconds though. I don't think they're even going to make an attempt here with where Camo's positioned.
Beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Call it the Astralis, Reddit. I don't really care. It is lovely to be seeing NRG making Liquid having to work Kamo. It doesn't feel pretty to be sat here now, does it? But just trying to play his life. All right, fair play.
Mada's
out of there. Yeah. But Keiko?
Guardians in the buy here. Getting contacting. We saw this on Breeze. Again, just punished Ethan to find one, Skuba to find a second. Both duelists gone.
That just removes so much punch potential from this. Now, going to try and at least put Wayne in a deeper position. But NRG just starting to really get their finger on the pulse of this tempo.
Spike planted.
And the pit to almost deny further progress from Liquid. Slipping towards spawn. It's a weird one for sure, but creates some awkward angles for NRG. try and traverse.
Found a little bit of a pocket, right? It's not much, but maybe enough. But Skuba's just waiting, man. He can let the others kind of play from top. I don't know if a pixel showed or if it was just great intuition.
No,
And NRG are putting on a real masterclass here, and we're going to see the block. Yeah, I think we are. They've got that down to everything. Been able to get the reps in to feel it. So 3-2 split towards the A site. Shouldered for now by brawk. He's already going to fall back a touch. Let the Seekers go through. MiniBoo the one to try and take the space away. Falls in towards the side, but Ethan's already taken down. That's good from Mada. And MiniBoo just not having enough kind of punch.
How did that start to that?
How is Keiko here still as well? Keiko's been unchecked. Keiko might be the downfall of...
Not much, if anything, of a buy behind this now.
This is direct again. Straight in we go. A disconnected Nats. I mean, it becomes too predictable. So you're banking on the 4 on the site, right? This is what you were really banking on here. Plant's still not in yet. Wayne not feeling comfortable enough. Great stall as well from the Teo utility coming in. And they're chomping at the bit. They want to try and do something, but brawk behind it! It's beautiful! I've got to say it, Liquid look flat here, Mike, and I'm worried that they are running low on answers. Camo gives them maybe a bit of safety on CT. But Mada's behind him. Of course he is. Where else would he be? This time overextends. He's getting a little greedy on it. Maybe smelling blood in the water. And this plant becomes such a problem.
It's just so awkward to try and stabilize here. Finally, going to be able to get the plant in, but HP advantage here for NRG. Camo's got one.
They've got a 1v1. Wayne down low, but he has been so clutch. The backbone to some of the rounds in map 1. But Skuba surely feeling confident.
Plenty of time to work with, but Wayne actually...
I liked what he was thinking about then. I guess the plant maybe just not favorable enough for it. And Skuba's patience may just pay dividends. Clearing the backside, Wayne. Waiting. Deeper on the corner, he's got him. Liquid in a second, but I think that was like a 2v4, 2v5 Mada. Yeah, overconfidence, overpeak.
Work with here for Liquid. Now we'll look to adjust towards the B side. Skuba again, a chance to find something.
I'm worried though, Ethan's here. Gonna get stunned up and hunted down, that's great. MiniBoo on the... does get traded out by Skuba, so there's not complete security. A 3v4 once in, and Skuba's getting close. Skuba,
well, they're gonna have no idea.
He's not meant to be here, Skuba! A terrible surprise. Does Camo want to get in? You can see the temptation. He's just going to hold his line for now. But there's problems elsewhere. They can tap the spike. They can start this one. Camo, brilliant! Just doing what he needs to, but it's down to a 1v1. Nats, show me what you can do here. An icon for the ages, sure, but Skuba's got you dead to right. Skuba, for now, he's in a very powerful position. Camo wanting... Got what? I think Wayne in spawn, basically, and that's as close as you're going to get, unless Mada falls off the map. That is going to be probably the cleanest side take you'll see.
Will be Liquid here in a 4v5 for the retake. On Skuba, yes, still lurking in mid. Might just catch Purpo if he shoulders.
Oh, you might have just heard those steps.
Well, yeah, definitely heard that.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Ooh, Nats had a chance to fight back, but he's fallen, and now it's a 5v2. Wayne's a format
towards the B side.
Skuba's been solid at his positioning, though. I wonder when he hears this, but for now, NRG's focus is getting Mada into these positions, but they're cancelling.
Yeah, Skuba now looking to catch somebody in transition. That might be the green light for Liquid to apply pressure towards B, but it's just Mada hanging around here. This is selling the fake.
Mada should be dead, though. Mada should have already been dead, but it's Purpo who's gone down. Finally, they clear Mada.
Look at the minimap.
But you're right, NRG have the complete keys to the castle on the A site.
Ethan still with good util. 2 shocks, a snake bite, paranoia, plenty of tools here for NRG to capitalize on this space. Keiko's going even further.
He's heard all this too. That's told to his teammates to get ready, prepare yourselves, buy some time, stall it out, I'm on the way. But he's still pretty far away. And whether or not he can get back there in time is yet to be seen, as Liquid's focus is getting towards the site, clearing it out somehow. MiniBoo's cleared backside, sees nothing, and Keiko's been checked. The flank now no longer as potent. They can start working on that defuse. So the rest of NRG better be ready on this one. Halfway already achieved, but Ethan finding both players. A third! for the captain in control. Game time, but right now, you are being out-rotated, out-called, out-read, outdone. And it is not by a small amount. Mada can fall back. Does he get away? Oh, he does get away in time as well. Not even a real threat on that front. But it looks like they're still up for the fight on this, but the site is going to be really hard to take.
Well, now Liquid are here early enough, right?
Mada, though, ready,
Doesn't
stands and takes away Purpo, removing the punch. Keiko on the follow-up. This feels almost unfair. Nat's desperately trying, but one is not enough. As Wayne, your last hope here to deny 12. And he needs to find 3. He needs to defuse. The list gets longer, the closer he gets. And that smoke just faded. And I think so might have his chances now. One to the right, one to the left, and one up above. Wayne, can you clutch it up one more time? No. Barely breathing, desperately trying to get something started. Gonna try and pick a fight with Mada, and they're gonna find their man. Okay, that is a huge start here. But the reaction from NRG is then to pressure mid.
That's already tagged up as well.
Keiko
found MiniBoo.
Oh no, they can't really back away. This is gonna be so difficult. Again, it's on Wayne and Purpo now, but they're already... Oh my god, everything just going right for NRG, even at a loss of Mada here.
Look at the beat. Oh, okay, Camo did take that TP.
I'm just so scared that brawk's been able to break the line so easily. They've slipped through a player here. Nat's none the wiser, and patience being brawk's virtue. He will wait before he strikes.
Oh my god.
And there's more coming.
Rotation.
There's more coming! And brawk breaking them into pieces!
Magical from brawk.
He pulled that one out of the hat. It's Camo now, who's just watched the massacre happen and could do nothing about it. No shield, no teammates. But on the right side of the map,
30 seconds
Camo
left.
now would be the time to be the hero of the hour.
Oh my
God, you can't get away